This is the 56 TP. It is a Tier 8 Polish Premium Heavy Tank, and it is currently for sale at the price tag of 10,000 gold if you want to get it unequipped, and 20,000 gold if you want it to come with a crew and the camo. You can buy the camo separately as well if you already own the tank for about 2,500 gold. Personally, I don't really think the camo is all that special. I mean, it's alright, but you can easily go to preset styles and pick something better, like Sparkling Night. In my opinion, this looks way better than the camo that Wargaming made for the vehicle, so yeah, honestly, it's not even anything that spectacular. In today's video, I will be showcasing everything you're going to need to know about the 56 TP, its armor profile, its stats going for it, and how it plays in some live gameplay. So let's start off by making our way to Tanks GG so we can take a look at the statistics the vehicle has. Base stats, pretty mediocre. DPM's alright at 1700. It's got okay damage per shot at 390, penetration 221 on the standard, and you'll notice that it's actually got pretty good premium pen because it is APCR 252, but again, nothing crazy. When it comes to the gun on this tank, there's nothing fantastic, although I will say its dispersion is pretty good. 0.33 base, not too bad. Once you start to equip this vehicle with something like Brothers in Arms, we do Snapshot, Smooth Ride, then we go over here and we're running Food, the vehicle's DPM gets up to 1800, and its dispersion is now 0.31, which is actually pretty solid. In terms of my equipment loadout, I'm running Improved Hardening, as you'll see basically with any heavy I run. I'm also running the Improved Rotation Mechanism because it gives us slightly better on-move values, while also buffing our turret traverse and base traverse speed. And then finally, I am running a turbo. I'm running an experimental T1, just because it basically gives the same buffs as a base turbo. So we're going 44 kilometers per hour at a top speed. The major reason I'm running turbo is because the vehicle only reverses at 14, and I feel like that's a pretty poor value. So I'd much rather reverse at something like 16, so that's why I'm running it. Normally, I'd probably run a gun rammer, but I don't really think it's that necessary. So we can reverse at 16, which is alright. The vehicle's got a top speed of 44 with actually pretty good effective values, and its traverse speed is actually pretty dang insane. So overall, this is my loadout for the tank, and on paper, it actually looks pretty strong. It's got good dispersion. The DPM, while nothing insane at 1800, is enough to get the job done in most situations you're stuck in. The major thing that we obviously want to take a look at is the armor profile, because armor is the major thing that you want on a heavy. And, well, it's kind of weird. The upper plate on flat is terrible. It's 170 mils thick, which means essentially everybody's going to pen you, let alone the lower plate that's 140. But if you're using the 9 degrees gun depression the vehicle has, now the armor becomes incredible. 270 mils from a Bisante, no chance whatsoever, as the upper plate's upwards of 330 thick. So if you're using gun depression, the vehicle is incredibly hard to cut through. But if you're not, then it's going to be terrible. So that's something you have to keep in mind. The turret is alright, but it's got big weak spots, as we can see. Even AP shells can cut through these weak spots here. It's only about 206 weak at the biggest parts. So yeah, I don't really understand that. It's got like a super strong turret, but if you know where to aim right through the gun mantlet, you're going to pen 99% of the time, as it says right here. So armor-wise, it's strong, but it definitely has some weak spots. But it doesn't really have a hatch. It does on flat ground, but not when you're using it hull down. So the best way to describe the 56 TP is if you're not driving it hull down, you're basically playing the vehicle wrong. Here we are on Siegfried Line. Up against us we have quite a few heavies, 53 TP, Object 703, E75 TS, KV5, and a Progetto 54. Alright, well, we are going to make our way to the front. Now, this tank actually has really good power to weight, as you can see. We are chugging upwards of 40. I mean, that's something that I really like about this tank, is that it's actually quite mobile. And you'll notice that the gun is actually pretty accurate, but we will have to be a little careful with the armor. That's the part that we have to worry about. Also, that turret traverse is insane due to the improved rotation mechanism. Alright, let's move up over towards the crossing over here. See if we can get any shells out. I'm going to load gold for the first shot. I always like to, but maybe I shouldn't have done it exactly then. Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, that's just my fault. I shouldn't have loaded premium ammo the moment I was in the crossing. I probably could have penned him if I did. Oh well. That's fine. The turret armor on this vehicle should be enough to get some bounces here and there. Let's see, we got the enemy 53 TP. The only way I'm penning him is in the hatch, so we're going to have to hope that he shows his hatch. I can't really pen that E75 TS anywhere on the turret. But that's fine. We're just going to wait. Let's see. Come on, show me your hatch, bro. Nope, he's not going to. Come on. Not much else to really do here, although our T-832 is bleeding health pretty quick. A little unfortunate. Just keep waiting, still not able to do anything to you. Oh, there you go. He overpoked his turret just a teeny bit. You can see that guy was actually trying to shoot the roof of our vehicle, and that's not going to do anything to this tank because it doesn't really have much of a hatch. So not too bad. We're going to aim it on the E75TS. Unfortunate. I'm going to load AP if I'm only aiming at hatches right now. I don't really see the point to shooting premium shells at weak spots. Doesn't really matter. Alrighty. Well, let's just chill here, and let's see. Nice bounce. Let's just aim it on the E75TS hatch. Unfortunate. I don't know where our shells are going, but they're obviously not going where we want them to. This tank really doesn't have that much ammo, which is not very good, to be honest. Aiming. Come on. Yeah, there you go. I was hoping he'd keep his lower plate wedged up there, and he did. Alright, not too bad. We've blocked a lot at 1500, and we've dealt a decent chunk as well. Alright, we got 2 more seconds left, and we got another shell ready. Let's see. He's so close to showing me the side of his vehicle, but not close enough. Come on. I'm not going to shoot unless he, like, shows me a weak spot to aim at. You can see there's a lot of action going on the side, so I might just wait for him to try and overpoke. Come on, show me. Nah, it's just a waste. I'm going to flex over towards the Renegade if I can, because I don't really see the purpose of holding this. Let's see. Goodbye. I wonder, though, if that is going to bait the E75 to poke, so I'm going to back up really quick and let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, we got the UDES in the back. There you go. Nice. Well, I didn't think we were going to get that guy. I guess I have to keep holding this. I didn't know the 53 TP was going to flex back. Alright, well, our team's not doing the best right now, I'll admit to that. We got the KV-5 on the side as well. Ow. Did we get hatched? Yeah, we did. I'm very surprised, to be honest, but oh well. Yeah, you got hatched. My turn now. Haha. Alright, not too bad. As you can see, the gun's actually quite nice on this tank. I do have to admit that. I really am liking the gun on this tank. You're able to bait the 53 TP, which is pretty nice. Now we are obviously reloaded. Alright, let's see. Is he going to poke again? That's the question that I have right now. Looks like he is. Not able to hit him unless he shows me his hatch. Come on. Show me your hatch. Come on, a little bit more. A little more. Come on. Just a little more. I'm gonna, now that our Renegade's here, I'm gonna turn, I don't even know, okay. Great skill from our Renegade. Absolutely amazing player. I have nothing to say. I'm actually speechless. Alright, well, I'm gonna move off to the side over here, because I have a feeling that bad things are probably going to happen. Let's see, we got the 75TS. There you go, nice shot, but unfortunately the Progetto pulled up, so we lost a little bit of health there. This tank turns so fast, it's actually insane with my loadout. Alright, let's reload, and let's see, we got the KV-5 over here. Let's put on Intuition. And I do not like what's going on here. 53 is probably going to poke. There you go. Oh, yeah! That Ferdinand and I just got an absolutely massive bonking into his tank. Unfortunately, we might die. I'm going to back up so that we don't get hit. And this is why I'm running turbo, because it allows us to back out of situations we get ourselves stuck in. Now, the Progetto shot us. I don't know, was there something else that shot me? I swear I got hit by the Progetto 46. But I'm going to... Okay, well, I was going to say I'm going to clear that guy, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, the good news is that we caused that prog to dump his entire clip, so he didn't have any more shells. Alright, very Sussler game going on right now. I'm going to keep premium shells loaded just in case we need them. I'm going to move over towards where our Renegade died. See if we can get any more damage out. Have the 75TS off to the side. Prague was spotted right over here last. Let's see if he's still here. I don't know if that hit. I have actually no clue, but I am going to back up. There's the Prague. Okay. Maybe we can hit the Progetto. Oh. There you go. Nice. He wasn't even looking at me, which is pretty good. Okay. Ho refinishes him off. Good.
This is a really sussler game. We're at 3,000 damage now. I don't know if I hit the S-tank. I'm really hoping I did, but I have absolutely no clue. I wonder if I drive up this hill, if I can hit that. No, I was hoping I could hit that Shrek. Alright, let's see if we can get the Progetto. I'm going to load AP, because I don't think we need gold rounds for this. Let's see. I'm just going to wait right here. I feel like that prog at some point... Yep, I knew it. There you go. Easy 337. Thank you. Yeah, I knew that prog was going to move at some point. Almost 100% confident there. Alright, let's see. What? What? Where? We were doing so good. We still should win. I don't even know where he penned me. Was I overpoking my hull? I don't know. I wasn't overpoking my hull. He must have hatched us, which is really cringe. But you know what? It's fine. It looks like this should be a pretty easy dub. Progetto gets cleared, and all that's left are 2 vehicles. So I'm not going to complain. The 56 TP felt actually really, really strong. The armor on the tank, especially if you're only showing the turret, is very good. You noticed when the Progetto 54 pushed us, obviously it fell apart pretty fast. If I wasn't running turbo there, I would have died. 100%. There's no way I would have backed up fast enough from the Progetto. So I'm really glad that I am running a turbo on the vehicle. That 100% saved us there. And it's why, as I said, reverse speed is such an important value. People always look at turbo for the top speed. I look at it for the reverse speed. So there you go. We got a victory. I'm almost confident that we did top on the team because we did 3,400. I just want to see if we hit that blind shot on the S-tank. I don't think we did. But maybe, if we did 3,800, we did. No, we didn't, unfortunate. But second class, not the end of the world. And we were able to net ourselves a very, very solid chunk of credits at, I would say, 150,000, even shooting a lot of gold rounds. So not all too bad at all. As we can see, top on the team easily in terms of damage, only beaten out slightly on XP by the Bourrasque. So not a bad result at all. I really have no complaints. The only thing I wanted to see is where the E75 TS hit me. Ah, yeah, he did hatch us. That's cringe. The man literally pulled around the corner, shot, and hit that. Oh, well. Most of the shots we got hit by, apart from like the prog obviously shooting us in the open, that's a weird shot. But most of the shells we got hit by were hatches. The rest were just people not knowing where to shoot. You can see the turret armor, very, very strong on this vehicle. So I have to say, after playing this tank, it feels pretty dang strong. I've played a couple battles in the vehicle at this point, and yeah, the gun is great. The fact that it has so much accuracy while you're sitting still, 0.07 on move, is insane with the loadout that I'm running. The vehicle is incredibly mobile, especially if you're running something like turbo, and while it may not have that much DPM with my current loadout, as you saw, it was not necessary by any shape of the imagination. I really like the 56 TP. If you want a tank that has great gun depression, fantastic armor while hauled down, and a pretty solid gun, I would definitely recommend this tank. But if you're not the kind of player that wants an only hull down tank, because as you saw, it's only going to be good when you're showing your turret. The moment that Progetto pushed me, the armor fell apart very fast. So if you want a tank that's going to be more good on flat ground, then you should obviously pick up something like an Object 2.5 to you or an IS series tank. If you want a vehicle that's great on gun depression, go for a 56 TP. Go for something like a Torn Von. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.